Well, hello and welcome to episode 22 of Restoring the Republic. Listen, the deep state's after your liberty and your laundry. And I say that in jest, but so I had a Bill Liberty and Laundry Act that passed. So keep in mind, we've got, well, I tell you what, play the clip.
We have an open border. We have terrorists that are literally walking across our southern border. We know we have terrorists in this country. We're seeking them out. We're trying to find them. You've got crime rampant across the country. Inflation's out of control. I mean, this was a pocketbook election, and the American people spoke. But instead of addressing those issues, what is the Biden administration doing? They're going after your stove. They're going after your washing machine. They're going after your water heater. And so it's absurd. And again, this is why the Biden administration was handed such a resounding defeat, is because their policies are.
All right, so there you have it. We've got drones over New Jersey. We've got illegals running across the border. We have terrorists here. And what are they focused on? Well, they want to regulate, over-regulate your washing machine. And what that does is, so over the life of the washing machine, which is, like 14 years, it's going to save $9. But the problem is by adding all of these burdens, these regulations on it, it drives up the cost on the front end. So there is no savings. So enough is enough. Have a bill, getting, the government off your back. But look, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. It's Donald Trump. It's the Trump train, and we're going to fix this country. We've got the House, we've got the Senate, and of course we have the White House. So, with that, we're trying to hold back this flood of regulation, the spending, and all this other nonsense that they're trying to cram down your throat. And with that, as you go into next week, we'll do a continuing resolution. The funding for the government runs out December 20th, so there'll be some sort of continuing resolution that my guess is will take us to mid-March, say March 14th. And with that, what that does, it gets us into the new year. I'm not a CR person. I've only voted for one, and that was because of the border. It helped secure the border. But that being said, that's what's coming. And then once Trump takes office January 20th, about 60 days later, we'll do a new funding mechanism with Trump's priorities, with our priorities. So with that, again, light at the end of the tunnel, it's the Trump train, and it's here to save us all. So with that, go ahead and play the Kash Patel clip as we look at the Justice Department. It's been weaponized against the American people. It's been weaponized against you. And here's what he has to say.
So I already told you what we did when we briefed Trump on the originations and what he did, based on the intel we had at the time. Then enter Fauci and the media. No, the Chinese would never do this. It's not about, no, it didn't come from them. Then the wet bat thing came out and some other goofy whatever.
Right.
Okay, what did we just learn 6 weeks ago? Mm-hmm. Gina Haspel, as director of the CIA, under Trump, authorized 6 case officers and intelligence analysts to be paid off so that they would change their assessment on COVID originations.
Correct.
That's not a Kash Patel thing.
That's CIA.
That's a CIA institutional decision to spend.
So here we have a situation that we now can prove that the government lied to the American people, that it was weaponized against the American people because they wanted to, cover up for China? Why would we do that? And so, again, we have Kash Patel going to the FBI. You got Pete Hegseth. I'm still cautiously optimistic that Pete will be confirmed. These agencies are going to be turned upside down, inside out, and we're going to fix these agencies. And so, but again, as we learn more, so you had this COVID report, that's what Kash is referring to, that literally states that we know it was lab created, it came from China, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That Fauci was making all this nonsense up, that masks didn't work, that the virus was going to do what the virus did. As county mayor, I kept my community open. I fought against all the regulations. I would not comply with any of the nonsense, and I got threats because of it. But guess what? Liberty should prevail. Our founding fathers told us, warned us, that is in times of crisis, that your liberty, your freedom, the Constitution itself is most in jeopardy. And that's what we saw during COVID. It's time that we, the people, take this country back. It's time that we, the people, and you know what? We, the people, voted. We won the popular vote. We won the Electoral College. We swept the swing states. And we have an opportunity here to deliver freedom and liberty and restore our budget. We've got to start cutting, but it all is because of you. And now it's time for us in Congress to get to work. Thank you. God bless. We'll do this again next week, and then it'll be Christmas time. God bless you all. And if I don't see you before, Merry Christmas.